Hi there, Virgo. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your tarot message for the month of December. This month I've actually done this before, but I'm going to give you another crystal. I'm using the Crystal Alchemy Oracle. So the Oracle deck is this one this month. I will put the details in the description around the decks that I'm using if you're interested. But for now, let's begin. I always say this, and it's true, if this doesn't resonate, then don't try and make it fit, because it's not for you. Check out your moon and or your rising signs in instead. And we don't say that because it's a cop-out. We say that because it's true. You could be operating in the month of December more from your moon energy. And if you think about it, it's a time when we are really feeling our way through the month, because it's about family get-togethers. We've ended another year. We're about to begin on another new year. And how do we feel about that? Have we met milestones? It's a very emotional time, isn't it, December, for various reasons. It could be that we're on our own this year. There's all sorts of things that go on. So as a result of that, it could be that your moon energy is far more relevant if this is your sun. So without further ado, let me start your reading, Virgo. So the crystal that I'm giving you for the month is Virgo's crystal for December. Oops, sorry. Chucking them everywhere here. Virgo, December. Look at this gorgeous deck. I love this gilding. Rhodonite. Okay. So forgiveness, trust, and unconditional love, not unforgivable love, unconditional love. So rhodonite is going to be with, I don't know if you say it, rhodonite, it's going to be with you for the month and working with you. You don't need to have the crystal. It's gorgeous. If you have a look, it's this pink and black here. It's a lovely crystal. And I've always used it with love work. And I find it's very forgiving. It's about healing beliefs that you have about yourself, healing about relationships, all sorts of things like that. Well, okay. So you begin the month. It's like you've been working through something that it's about feeling guilty about something, about having fun. There's an element there. You see this, you're having fun and you're feeling, there's anxiety around it. So, is it wrong for me to want to do this? Are you thinking about leaving the family behind and when I say the family, I mean the greater family. Are you thinking about having Christmas and doing something? Are you thinking about being a little bit selfish? And that's what this is about. Okay, I feel guilty because I want to do this, but I want to have some fun. And that's the message that's coming in at the beginning of the month, which just says, you're going to have fun, but you feel guilty about it. So there's guilt attached to it. And the cards recognize it. And as they've said here, what do? We fill our own cup first. So if you listen to the advice from the tarot, you will do that. And look how pleased with yourself you are. And you are able to get on top of things. So it feels as if you are walking through treacle at the moment. There's lots of things to be done. And actually, you want to just have a little bit of fun. And you're entitled to do that. It's Christmas after all. Virgo, I think that sometimes we're a little bit too serious and a little bit too restricted and a little bit just too responsible. And it does feel as if you might be breaking away from that a little bit at the beginning of the month. Have fun. You're allowed to. Look how pleased with yourself you feel. You needed it. You had to top up that cup. And as a result of that, you're able to get on top of all this stuff you've got to do. You're like running ragged here. Look, you see, he's really determined to get on top of it all. These are things that need to be done when you've got all these. Look, I need to do that. I need to do that. I need to do that. I need to. And then out of these things that need to be done, there's all these worries and things that because all these sprouts of opportunity and everything. Look, I'm just going to take charge of this, and I'm kind of, I'm on top of it. I'm going to be able to control it a little bit better. So you feel really pleased with yourself, because actually you're able to get on top of stuff, which is wonderful. And then I'd say that this whole guilt thing, you know, around wanting to, you have some fun, and good for you. You feel better for it. And actually it helps you because you're able to get on. It's like a PMA, like a positive mental attitude really will have a huge effect on you, an impact on you rather. And there's some guilt here around not being with certain people. Okay. And should I be here and should I be there? And there is an element of that, I have to say, of where you're torn. I feel that really strongly, and that's okay. You're going to get on top of it. Now, at the end of the year, so towards the end of the month, we've got so you've got, you can see how these conclusions, you've got a 9, 9, and this is a 10. So this is about the fact that actually at the end of the month, you've got a little bit of a financial bonus, a windfall, unexpected income that comes in. And actually, it allows you to do this thing that you want to do for yourself. So more of it. And I do believe that actually this is a bit of a turning point. So you're like, okay, I really enjoyed that. That made me a much happier person. I'm now able to get on top of all these things I need to do. And as a result of that, you get a little windfall, or somebody may gift you the money that allows you to go off and do more of this thing that you enjoy doing. Okay. Yeah, it's about cutting yourself free, having more fun. Oh, and there's study in here as well. So you've got the Hierophant. This is about the giving and exchange, the giving and receiving of knowledge. So it could be that that's something you're going to look at going forward for you and for the right thing to do. Okay, I hope that you found that helpful. And as I said, if it doesn't resonate, then don't try and make it fit. Check out your moon or your rising instead. But I hope that you found that helpful. And I will be back, I think, time permitting, the middle of the month, to do the whole of 2026. So excuse the cat, sorry. He wants to go out and we're having a chat about whether that's a good idea or not. And I don't think it is. So, you know, you are going to come back in about 2 weeks' time, I think. Hopefully I'll have done them and let you know what's coming for the year ahead. Now, please like and subscribe, because if you do, and hit that notification thing, because if you do, then they will let you know when I've dropped the next video in. Okay, that's it. I hope that you found that helpful. And thanks very much for your time. And I will speak to you later on in the month. Bye-bye.